There we go. Sorry about that. Hi, YouTube. I was slightly like delayed on like clicking go live on there for some reason. I'm sorry about that. In order for me to check Twitch chat, uh-oh. Is it just me or it's delayed? Is it just me or it's delayed on Twitch? Well, because it says it's perpetually like starting soon, but oh, this is bad. This is actually very bad. It says there's actually nothing like on the Twitch side, like this is actually bad. This is like this is bad. I'm not sure if there's actually anything on like this. Hang on. Like on OBS, it says like there's like that the stream has started already, but it's just. Hang on. Please actually work. I swear to God, if it doesn't work, then I'm going to I'm going to like scream internally. It's working on the YouTube side, but on the Twitch side, is it actually working? The answer is no. Like, it's just perpetually saying starting soon, setting up stream, but it's actually not fucking starting on Twitch. That's cool. Okay, great platform, you pieces of crap. Okay. Sorry. I don't want to be like a. Hang on. I'm gonna like do a quick experiment. Boop. Okay. Like is there some kind of delay? Is that what's going on? Like. Okay, hang on a second. Is this is a plugin, by the way, that I'm using, and it's still like in beta. Hang on. I'm gonna like temporarily halt the Twitch side stream, and then I'm gonna like start it again. Okay, let's see if it'll work this time. Still no. This is probably the only time I'm ever doing a dual cast because holy shit, that is an incredible amount of jank. What am I doing wrong? I wonder, like, what exactly am I doing incorrectly? Like, what? It still says, like, starting soon, right? Like, I'm looking at on the Twitch side, and it's never actually going past that. Can someone tell me, like, well, what? Yeah, for those on Twitch, by the way, hang on. I know you can't see anything. I'm sorry about that. Like, it's not showing anything for some stupid. Okay. I think I fixed it. Hang on. Stop the Twitch stream temporarily. Discard the delay. Okay, try it one more time. Please fucking work. All right. It works. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry about that. Jank! I clicked one wrong setting. It's so jank. Holy shit. I'm kind of an idiot, to be fair, but still, this is jank. There we go. It's so fucking jank. Holy shit. Okay. How is everyone tonight, anyway? I'm not gonna be live for too long, by the way. Like, I'd like to, like, make this a relatively short stream so that I don't, like, time myself up. Because streaming is often, like, a very, like, it takes a lot of effort out of me, honestly. Hang on, let me also check YouTube to see if there's a problem on that end as well. Like, let me see. Okay, the answer is it works on YouTube as well. Good. Unfortunately, it's pretty dark color space on YouTube, and I'm not sure why either. What I'm gonna need to do is yeah, no, the color range is set to limited. Like, what's the deal? Like, why is... Oh, I made a mistake. It's set to sRGB. I'm sorry. You're gonna see like a darker color on YouTube than on Twitch for like a. Hmm. Well, let me like check really quick. Like one of my friends is saying like there's nothing happening on YouTube. I clicked the YouTube live stream, right? Yeah, it should be fine now. There we go. Hi, Zynthium. Hi. Protect the cat girl. Yes. Like we're gonna see some like N102. I think that's N102 or Anne. Like just Anne. But we're mainly just gonna be looking at Eleg and her big cake. Okay, I can't believe I said that out loud. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm a bit of a joker. Like, okay, that joke sucked. Hang on. Actually, I should probably like go to Stream Labs to like activate like stats for like for Twitch, because I haven't like used Twitch in a while. Like, hang on, let me alert box. This is a test, by the way, to see if it's working. Hang on. This is a test. That's not an actual like that's not real. That's not real. Just letting you know. Okay. Okay. All right, it works. Like looks like I don't need to do anything with like a. That's not an actual follow. Don't worry about that. Like that was just like a test to see if it's working or not. Sorry for like it's making you like a little bit concerned or something. Okay. Yeah, you can probably hear in the background that I'm using some like Nikke music just for like you know, the mood setting, but also some like other kinds of music in the background because, you know, I want to like make this like a little bit cozy. I'm not like exactly what you'd say like a, you know, a comfort streamer. Like I'm like semi cozy where I, you know, there's a motorcycle old garage in the background. I'm just doing fun and stuff. As for like who I am, by the way, if you're not familiar with me, I'm Agent Scarlet, also known as Scarlet Rebel 4. I do a variety of like game streams. I also do like I'm more of like ambitious when it comes to streaming, like just like crazier stuff. Like, hello everyone, Johnny's here. Hi Johnny. Yes, I'm more like also like ambitious when it comes to like content creation. The kind of videos that I like to make are like cinematic game experiences. I'm like a VTuber who has like his own niche, but I was in the middle of something earlier. Well, not middle. Well, maybe not middle because, well, now I'm here. Yes, it's, of course. It's nice to see you, by the way. I'll get to Nikke, Goddess of Victory in just a moment, or Goddess of Victory Nikke. But I would like to say a few things first. Like, first of all, like, I'd like to make an announcement. There is like a commission model that's on the way. Just wanted to let everyone know that this public model that you're seeing, you're probably only going to see it a few more times, and then he's gone. That's it. Like, this is a public model that I actually like using, but it is a public model, and this is not my permanent identity. This is not something I want to like look like forever, you know. So I thought like 2026 is gonna be the year that I'm doing it. You know, I needed 1 year to like settle in, you know, to get like a little bit more seriously VTubing, and then this year, 2026, this is the year of victories for me. Like V for victory, in other words. Like I got a lot of plans actually too. Like well, let me start with as you probably know, I also like work in like a small indie studio called Voidsoft. We're actually working on a commercial game right now. I should also say that I basically have like no experience in like major studios. This is the first time I've ever actually like worked on a game, and I'm mainly just the assistant designer. I'm tempted to make a dig at a certain like quote-unquote big streamer who shat all over like Stop Killing Games. I think you know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because this is like not like a drama channel, right? So niche is how some people would say neat. Yes, I suppose. Twitch chat might actually be delayed. I might not be able to see it because it's set to YouTube chat mode. I don't have a bot to like handle multiple chats at once. Plus, I don't really do like dual casting. I'm just doing dual cast as an experiment. Dual casting may not like proceed in the future. Like even if I get better internet and like once I get like a commission model, I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be doing dual casting again because frankly, dual casting is kind of jank. Well, I know who you mean. Just go. I know who you mean. Okay, good. I should also mention that like on this channel, like we do a lot of shenanigans. We do a lot of trolling, like every now and then, like in video games. There's one thing that we won't do, that's bullying. Like just don't go out of your way to like hurt other people in my name, like ever. Like even if there are other people out there who like are, you know, awful. Like just not people that I would ever personally interact with. Like don't. Just don't. Don't like. I mean, at least don't announce it. No, don't do it at all. Anyway. My next video is probably gonna be like a smaller video. To be honest, like I should also talk about my content plan. And it's like is smaller video compared to the Mega Man Legends video. That was a lot. And it also made me just not want to like it made me not want to like do anything for like a week or two. Like I just was exhausted. Like that took way too much. That's not gonna happen again either way. Like hello to whoever they're like again, I don't have like a way to like check Twitch chat, so I have to like manually go to my own like page. Lance Gunstars. Hi. I'm also gonna try and make my chat bigger. Hang on. There we go. Not too big. Yeah. There we go. Also, I hope you are like we're all having a wonderful day. I might be delayed in checking chat, so forgive me for that. Or wonderful night, should I say? Like everyone, like by the way, who it's like nighttime for you. Like I hope you're doing very well. Stand by. Let's see. What? And Dun, 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 dun. And done. There we go. There we go. I don't have like a... Okay, hang on. No problem. I'm doing very well, thank you. Remember, there's a week from... I hopefully I can get you like a nice present or something like that. I was thinking maybe... yeah. I actually turned 33 3 days ago. It was my birthday like 3 days ago, yeah. For my birthday, I went to like a really nice restaurant. Like, wasn't exactly my idea. That was like one of my family members' idea. And then we just had fun. Like, we did a lot of like we had some nice conversations. Like, it was just great. Like, I need to make a cake, honestly. A week from Saturday. Happy early birthday, Johnny. Like, I hope that was a wonderful time for you. So besides like working on like that big video, like what else I was doing like was basically just doing like occasional live streams, and you know, I made some friends along the way. Well, just stuff happens. There's like a lot of like things going on in my life that it's not exactly what I would say like the worst ever, but it isn't like ideal. I'm holding on to as best as I can. But yeah, that commission model, like, I appreciate that, Age of Skull, but you don't have to do that. I can consider the Mega Man Legends stream a bit of an early... The stream? Oh, that was like a premiere video. That wasn't a stream. But, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, wait, you're talking about something else. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm also, at some point, gonna get, like, phone tracking instead of, like, relying on, like, webcam tracking. As nice as like a webcam tracking is, because I do have like you know, the hardware to handle it, but the issue is like, right, phone tracking like shaves a lot of performance off from like from OBS and from like VTube Studio, from like the computer doing all of it. So, and I know like there's some people out there are saying like a few people actually recommended that I get like an iPhone for tracking, but I'd rather not. Like, even a used iPhone right now is kind of it's a difficult proposition for me to consider. Just a second. For those who don't know, by the way, multicasting, premiere video. Yeah, I said stream because I was able to... Yeah, of course. Don't worry. Yeah, those are called those video premieres. Like, they don't have to necessarily be like live streams. Multicasting, when a content creator attempts to give, given the amount of jank stuff involved, usually it streams to 2 or more different platforms. Oh boy. Okay, so let's I'll get to Nikke in just a moment, like giving a moment to chat to breathe. Oh, it's all right, Johnny, but don't worry about it anyway. Now, if you have any questions, like, obviously send them your way. Like, I know someone out there is probably going to be asking what kind of game I'm working on. It's just a boomer shooter. Like, reality is that like, okay, it's not just a boomer shooter. It's a movement shooter with like some boomer shooter elements and stuff. Like, you're better off asking like a Corny 27 for that. Sorry if the music is too loud, by the way. I can lower the volume if necessary. Let's try lowering it to minus 36 dB. If it's too loud, please let me know. The music, I mean, like, Background music.
Johnny, out of curiosity, you can still hear me, right? Like my it's not too loud, is it? The music, I mean. Hang on. Tiny bit more, Like, I keep saying, like, that's enough self-promo, but the reality is, you can, if you're given, like, a opportunity to self-promo and the appropriate channels, like, for people that, like, that allow you to do it, you can never have too much of it. Oop. And... Oop. It will give me an opportunity, I guess, to raid, once at the, maybe you could turn it up a little more. We've only been 7. I see. Okay. So the music is too quiet, actually. Interesting. There we go. Is it still too quiet? Is it too loud? Like, again, let me know. Okay, I'll get to Goddess of Victory in just a second. Thanks for telling me, by the way, Johnny. I can't use, like, a YouTube chat commands to, like, raid. Again, I would have to, like, make the Twitch the primary platform, like, that would require restarting the stream. I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna have to manually do it, like, say, like, going to actually Twitch directly. And then, like, typing in the command, like, /raid and all that. But not now, not now. Like, that's... Let's actually just, like, yeah, get to, like, Goddess of Victory. Yeah. Yeah, alright. So, I have the launcher already ready. I'm gonna go to the live scene. You ready for this? Someone subscribed. Thank you. I didn't receive a notification for that, unfortunately, because... kind of broken. No, wait a minute. Need to... Yujin Yomi, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna load up the game. Stand by. Let's play some Goddess of Victory. I haven't touched, I haven't, like, played this game, like, on live streams, like, in a while. I played this game recently. Obviously, like, I played a few times. Like, I had to take a break while I was doing video production, but, let me know if the game's too loud. Actually, let's lower it. There we go. I should probably move my model a little bit.
There we go. I should say, like, well, this theme, right? It's good, but I don't understand why they had to replace the original, like, Goddess Falls, or is it Goddess Fall music? Or Goddess Fall. Anyway, like, they did this for, like, the anniversary, which makes sense, but I don't understand why you had to, like, you know, replace it permanently. Okay, that's not what you didn't. I didn't mean for you to see that. It's good. Thank you, Zinthim. Okay. Yes, I've been playing with I played the like Golden Coin Rush 3 event, or Coin Rush 3. And yes, I did get my hands on like blooming bunny milk. Okay. Stop laughing. Stop judging me. Okay, like come on. You all at some point like have seen like bunny girls in this game. Don't judge me. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I get this shit out of the way. Coordinated operation, another one. Okay, and then union made. Oh, I think I'll take care of that afterwards. We're doing some events. Let's swap out to like no. Okay. No, this is bad. Like this is already going behind in the schedule and already going because this fall event happened. Yes, I'm aware. Or is it the? I'm kind of a. Yeah, I guess. Come on, we're adults. Like, okay, hang on. Let me swap out like Emma really quick. Like, I got the costume. Don't judge me, okay? It's a good costume. Come on. Anyway, like let's swap out to like the ones that I actually do want here. Like as much as I like Guillotine Winter Slayer, like not today, Guillotine. If you never played Goddess of Victory, you basically can slide around like different gals, and it would just all different reactions. Like, hang on, let's put Milk. I actually really like Milk. Elig is the star of the show today, so like let's put on Elig. And this is a spoiler, by the way. This version of Snow White, so I don't want to show it like as much as I do like it. No, that's also character's also a spoiler. Regular Emma. Yeah. And here I happen to be a big fan of Drake, so hang on. Where's Drake? What the okay, maybe you don't really care too much about spoilers, but like that version of Snow White is super spoilerific. I don't want to say what happened because, you know, people who are new. Like, if you haven't played Goddess of Victory, by the way, like, this stream is going to include some spoilers about, like, certain events. I'm going to be playing archived events. I'm not going to be playing, like, that much new stuff. I'll get to the dailies afterwards, but for now, let's go to the, okay. Outpost. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. Okay. Command Center. Oh, hang on, I have mail. Coordinate Operation Ranking Event. Thank you, Shifty, and thank you, Mustang, for the daily reward. I'll do the PvP, like, later. Like, yeah, there's PvP in this game, but, unlike, a lot of other gacha games, it seems like, you know, PvP in, like, Nikke is all automated, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Hang on. No, not advice, sorry. Recollections. If there's one event that I can recommend completely 100% against, it's, no caller ID. This event sucks, okay? This event right here, like, at least from what I heard, it's automated. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, it's a little weird. So, basically, like, you set up a team, and they all just fight each other, and the meta in PvP, because it's, like, close quarters combat, primarily is shotgun. Okay, I'll try to remember that. No caller ID sucks, so don't play it. It's... The main problem with no caller ID is that it doesn't say anything new for a story. It's just, like, there. Like... Anyway, event quest. No, that's not what we want. The one we're gonna be playing today, or two at least, I would say, like, before stream ends, is, I may attempt Last Kingdom, but I would like to try first, like, Boomsday. I played a tiny bit already, but I'm gonna show, like, the cutscenes. I like the music. Yeah, I like the music as well. It's very good. It's quite good, yeah. Anyway.
Music is very good. Yeah, it is. Search Cosmogod for more music, by the way. Be warned, there are some spoilers. Yeah, for sure. That's funny. Like Twitch chat isn't complete. Twitch chat isn't showing for some reason. This is bad. Oh well, it is showing. It's just way too small. There we go. It's way too small. Weird. Hello everyone, John. Undergirls are great. Yeah, they are. A friend of mine also is using a streamer, has been using a similar avatar. I see. And I'm not complaining. Have confidence. We all like hot girls, especially this game. We all like them. I'd make a joke about saying slide around, but I got nothing and I feel, oh, that fruit is too Okay. Drake, why isn't she more like a dragonfly? Wrong Drake. I'm glad I didn't have to ask Boomsday or Boomsday. The apostrophe is clear. Yeah, it is. It is. It should be. Okay. So, Boomsday is just an event surrounding my personal favorite character in the game. One of my personal favorites anyway. It's Eleg. This was a archived event though, so hang on. What I'm gonna do is let's see. I'm gonna reset it. Gameplay information current event will be reset. Progress is resetting, so they can actually start again. To give you a. It'll take 30 seconds. I don't want to hit reset now. It feels cursed. Dial up sounds. Hi, Argent. Hi, Gyan Chan VT. Hi, it's Agent, but thank you. Hi. This is very relaxing music. This is called meditation. All right, let's enter the event. When we're young, people often ask us about our dreams. Some of them say that they want to be doctors who save lives. An unrelated note, Demon Souls is pronounced just like Demon Souls. No need to emphasize. Yeah, figured. Hi, Gyan. Others proclaim they want to be a hero who saves the day. Like the Arc Rangers. As for me, my response is always the same. I would answer while looking up towards the sky above me. My dream is to be able to look at the sky. The other kids would make fun of me and laugh. They'd say, "What kind of dream is that?" I don't care. I would promise myself over and over again that one day I would be able to see the sky. Really see it. Okay, so, small explanation. So the story is involving mostly two squad mates of the squad Electric Shock. Trony, or T. Roni, and Eleg. Both of these are super nerds. Eleg is more outgoing. She loves going to the arcade. She loves going out to the beach. She likes doing a lot more outdoor activities, but she also is otherwise a super geek. She's obsessed with installing legally distinct Doom, but it's called Boom. That's the non-spoiler version of Eleg. She's the thing is she's also a hyper genius, and she'll also uninstall Boom, yeah, or legally distinct Doom from a device if she's asked to. Her weapon is called the Boomstick, and she calls herself the Boom Gal. It's a legally distinct BFG, and it's funny because in retrospect, Doom actually took inspiration from Evil Dead, especially with the super shotgun and the chainsaw. So because Evil Dead had a double barrel shotgun or a coach gun and a chainsaw. So we've come full circle. Trony, on the other hand, is a complete shut-in. She also likes playing video games like Eleg, but she hates going outside. She is a complete absolute shut-in. If Eleg is all about breast and ass, I can't believe I'm saying that. Trony's all about feet. You fucking disgusting animals. I'm kidding. I don't mean that. Egg. A lovely shade of blue. Is this kind of music that we hear while meditating? Yeah, for sure.
Is she also afraid of Canonstein? Yeah, but right now she's focusing on Tsunami. Okay. 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 I would like, sorry, I would see the big wide world where the sun shines bright. Back then, I didn't know. How could I have known that in chasing the sun, I'd end up in a darkened room where the only light is from a video game monitor? Video game monitor. So, one thing that it's, okay, this is a little small criticism I have, like, of, Goddess of Victory and Nikke. Like, I'm enjoying my games, my time with the game so far, like, not... like, despite the fact that I, like, really dislike gacha games overall, like, you know, obviously I'm not a huge fan of, like, a Genshin Impact. I'm not a huge fan of MiHoYo's games in general, and that's probably gonna get me crucified, but whatever, I don't care. The point is, Goddess of Victory, like, offers something that's actually unique, a sort of experience compared to a lot of those other games. Same for Ghost Frontline, which I eventually will, by the way, play. The original Ghost Frontline, not the sequel, because... You know what? I don't care what people think of me. Fuck Ghost Frontline 2. I'm just gonna say this right now. This is not a good game. Like, it's an okay gacha game, but as a sequel to Ghost Frontline, I'm flabbergasted and disappointed. It doesn't respect the player base whatsoever, so I don't have any reason to respect the game. Yeah, I said that. I said that. Like, I can imagine Agent Scarlet. I know people that don't like Battle Royale games, but enjoy Apex Legends and or Tetris 99. Yeah. Sorry, I misspelled your name. Was a type. No. Gian, it's okay. It's okay. Like, people misspell my name all the time. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Please, don't take it personally. Well, for Apex Legends crowd, they used to enjoy that. Yeah, Apex Legends is fucked right now. I'm sorry if my microphone is too loud. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's try closing my microphone to my mouth, and then, like, lowering the gain slightly on the audio interface. There we go. Back to the game anyway. I had learned to explore this vast planet of ours, yet I've become petrified of the outside world. That's neat talk right there. That's something a neat would say, and it's kind of sad. I thought I would be the protagonist in this story, but I'm barely even an ancillary character. How could I have not? What is this word? Chat, like, Space Cadets, like, that's what I call my audience, by the way, Space Cadets. Chat, what is this word? It could be worse. They could tie in a bit with high guard. Yeah. You the game that's basically rumored to be dead on arrival. Yes. People 10 years in the future. Wait, what's high guard? Me. A bad joke. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Hang on, some stuff is in the way, like, and ancillary, supporting character. Got it. Okay, thank you. I don't have a soundboard, by the way, so sorry about that. Like, if someone redeems something on Twitch, like, please let me know, like, as well, like, Anyway, sorry. Let's what was my actual criticism of Nikke? Like, I have, like, some things I want to say about Nikke, but only one thing right now, today, because, like, it's kind of, I feel like it's important. I personally think that, it's cool that we can actually play past events, but, I'm not a fan of, like, making the rewards from the events unavailable. Like, you don't have to give every single possible reward obtained from the events, but at the very least, dish out the rewards from the shop as you play the event's story, and escalate the amount that you get, depending on, like, on how far you go, and double them in hard mode, but that's it. Like, you don't need to give every single possible reward from the shop, but sprinkle them throughout the store, and you only get them once. If you reset your progress, you don't get the rewards again. That's personally my criticism of the event archive. Like, it's good in theory, it just in practice it feels like less rewarding compared to actually playing the event when it happens. If this game ever, like, gets an end of service plan, or like an
end of life plan, like say like X Dive Offline did. I mean, I don't think it's gonna do that anytime soon because really Nikke is making a lot of money because they're respecting their player base a whole lot more compared to X Dive ever did. If they ever do. This is tying back to Stop Killing Games, yes, because Stop Killing Games is actually extremely important to me. I would love to see them like implement the rewards as is inside like the game, since it's no longer tied to a central server. Like, but whatever. Like that's since the game is currently alive right now. Was it pronounced X Dive or cross X Dive? If the Nikke like ever like if Shift Up ever like watches my streams, which they probably won't, to be honest, I'm too small. So no, I don't seriously. They like they pay attention to like bigger creators. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna get like reach anyone to Shift Up, but that's like one criticism I would love to see like improve. Like allow some rewards for playing past events. Not all of them. I know like I have to lower my standards a little bit, but yeah. That's personally what I think. I'm already getting my Scarlet credits. Okay, good. Anyway, Boomsday. Let's go. Event 1-1. Okay, so please select your team. My team for Boomsday is going to be like a very fun one, I would say. That's some interesting music. Let's load up my typical like dream team, or my typical like team that just like destroys everything in sight. Typically is Liter, Bunny Twins, then 2 burst 3s that like are just flex. But today, let's like give Eleg a chance. So Liter, Eleg, because the event is about her, so may as well include her. Rappy Red Hood, Drake, and Alice. This game includes ooh, that scared me there. This game includes some like questionable sexual content, so let's it's just, you've been warned. Okay, let's start. It's playing some interesting music. Anyway, prompt. Please introduce yourself. So this is like the full origin story of Eleg. This contains massive spoilers. Just warning you right now. Hello, I'm Eleg from the Electric Shock Squad. That should be enough, right? I can say anything I want since you'll edit it later. Her face. Are you sure I can say whatever I want? The one of the reasons why she's my favorite. It's not just because of her looks, I promise. Okay, it's mostly to do with her looks. I'm kidding. No, it's because she's funny. Like she's like generally comedic, and also she installs Boom on everything. She has Boom installed on her goddamn gauntlet. She can just play it everywhere. Okay, Boom is like legally distinct Doom. I can resonate or connect with her probably because like at some point someone's gonna make a Doom mod out of her. Which, if you haven't known, by the way, I used to stream a lot of Doom mods. I might go back to streaming Doom mods again because, you know, Doom mods are fun. Like Doom mods are very, very fun. Why didn't they edit out these? Because it's adorable. Yes. I tried saying one of the words from the song to Google, and it kept hearing motor car. That's funny. I can even talk smack about Miss Seun or divulge company secrets. Seun sucks as a character. Okay, well, actually, that's no. Seun is like everyone loves to hate her because she's terrible, like abusive. The thing is, she's not even the worst in her family. But she's like the worst in terms of who we met, like in overall, like compared to a lot of other people. But she's not even the worst in her family. Like that's so people keep telling me anyway. Like that's a play the game if you want to understand more. But today we're just gonna be playing Boomsday, maybe Last Kingdom if I can afford the time, and if not Last Kingdom, then just some dailies and weekly shit. Those are quick. Just speak as if you were in front of Seun. Okay. Prompt, introduce the electric squad. Shock squad. Electric shock squad, sorry. Our squad focuses on the deployment and research of various electronics. Most of the electronic devices you use are products we've created. The squad consists of just Miss Troney and me. Miss Troney, okay. I'm in charge of energy efficiency and utilization, whereas Miss Troney takes care of all the engineering. Prompt, what do you think is the best product developed by the electric shock squad? That's a tough one. If I have to choose one, I suppose I'd say the converter, since it did solve the power problem in the Ark and all. Prompt, what do you think is the best product humanity has developed? That's easy. Boom! Or Doom. Doom is eternal. She's a sandbag now. Should I go on? Do I need to explain more about Boom? I can talk all day about Boom. She's very happy. Look at her. It's a classic FPS masterpiece, and the protagonist, Boom Guy... Oh, I should move on to the next question. Prompt. What are your goals for the future? Goals? My goal is to install Boom on every electronic display in the Ark. Moment later. Missileless Tower, Electric Shock Squad Dormitory. Missileless is one of the three factions. Primary factions in the Ark. Elysian, which is focused on like education, military, and training and academy and all that, like and sports competition and sports and competition. Sorry, should I say? I think like it was mostly just like physical and mental training, as well as like military and education. Missileless, which is like the energy like focused, and they're also like I think they're like more like they're also combat focused in a sense, but they're like more energy, like they're very much just control the entirety of the energy and the and also the economy. And then like Tetra, which is entertainment focused. You'll know more about Tetra if you play the game. Like spoiler alert, my favorite like CEO of the three is Mustang, because you'll see why. Missileless Tower, Electric Shock Squad Dormitory. Phew, finally back. I'll never get used to those darn interviews. How many of these promotional videos is Missileless going to make us do? Hang on, I need a drink. Probably gonna need some medicine, my medicine in just a little bit, like daily vitamins. Best faction is Tetra. Entertainment! Yeah! Missileless is tech. Elysian... Got it. Right, tech. I figured. Elysian is military. Tetra's, well, yeah, entertainment. Does Tetra's name have something to do with the number 4? I wouldn't know. That's a good question. I asked because the fear of number 4 is tetraphobia. I'm not sure. Isn't he called the Boom Slayer now? Like, well, yes, but I prefer to call him Boom Guy because it reminds us of humanity. Yes. That's a good way to put it. Hang on. How about you join me for the next shoot, Miss Troney? Pow pow. On the other side of the tightly sealed door, the sounds of a video game can be heard. How about we grab a bite to eat then? A new restaurant just opened near us, and Miss Either said it's delicious. How about it? Pow pow. Maybe you'd like to play a game together instead? I'm going for the Boom speedrun record, and I've been having a blast. I could tell you about some of the glitches you can take advantage of. Pow pow. Miss Troney? Ella places her hand on the doorknob. When she does, the sounds on the other side of the door instantly cease. No thanks, says Troney. Oh, okay, then what? Oh. Yeah, seeing Ella actually like get shocked like this is kind of painful, because, you know, she's like a very upbeat, happy-go-lucky kind of girl, and then for her suddenly to be like upset, like it's kind of a world breaker for her. Like, it's a tone shift. Now, the game picks up louder than ever this time, signaling Troney's unwillingness to continue the conversation. Are you sure you're okay? With some concern, Ella looks down upon the scattered pieces of paper lying on the ground. They're from a research log that had been written a long time ago. Should clean this place up. Otherwise, I'm going to get earful from her soon. Ella bends down and picks up a piece of paper. Some words are scrawled on it. Electric Shock's research log. Month X, day X, a good day to play Boom at home. Participants Ella Troney. Start of converter development. Those were the days. I miss those days. Well, Elysian is specifically tactical. Got it.
That's Trony, by the way. I warned you. I fucking warned you. It's feet. Okay, okay. Like, I know we're men of culture. I'm not yucking on someone's yum. It's just... it's funny. It's hilarious to me. Come on. I've seen some stuff in my day, but oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness gracious. Just a moment, just a moment. Keep thinking, keep your eyes looking at her eyes. Keep your eyes looking at, wait, I can't see her eyes. Don't look down. Don't look down. Do not look down. Yes. They could not be any more blatant. Yes. Yes. Is all the preparation done? Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this. Me too. Well, shall we begin? Sure thing. You can leave the circuit design to me. That's my area of expertise. You don't have to remind me, Miss Trony. Everybody knows you're the best in the field of electrical engineering. The best? Oh boy. Trony hastily buries her face between her knees and begins to tremble. What? Did I say something wrong? The best? Clearly not a big fan of compliments. Noted. Miss Trony and I used to talk all the time. Alec directs her voice towards the closed door. Miss Trony, I'll come again tomorrow. Alec's footsteps fade away. Oh, pal. Trony, are you sure it's okay to get... T-Rony is... T-Rony is her bot companion, or AI companion, I assume. Are you sure it's okay to give Alec the cold shoulder? If you consider someone your friend, the least you can do is say hi to them. It's already too late. Why did you start playing games in the first place? I don't remember. Pow. Then perhaps you should ask yourself. Is it really okay? Crash. The fighter jet controlled by Trony is hit by enemy gunfire and explodes. Game over! The game over screen flashes a few times and then disappears. The screen turns off, leaving the entire room in darkness. Alright. Can Miss Trony fire a gun with her feet? Probably. They could not be... No, I don't think. I'm not sure. Anyway, here's how gameplay works. This is not a turn-based game, but this is a cover-based rail shooter with some surprising, like, powerful abilities. The thing is, my characters are so powerful, so I'm just cheesing through this. And that's it. That's the gameplay. I didn't get to show off any of the cooler features, but like, I'm playing in Japanese, by the way, because I don't like the English voice acting. I really don't. Like, I'm sorry if that upsets some people, cause, you know, like, it's not that bad. No, the English voice acting for Anis and Neon is okay. If anything, Anis, like, is carrying it pretty hard. And I know at least one character in the game is voiced by a VTuber known as Amalie, which is nice. Problem is that the majority of the English voice acting, either they phoned it in, they're forcing too hard, or they're fucking lazy. And I don't think it's necessarily the voice actor's fault, because there's some pretty good voice actors. Although Zin Thinum, one of my friends over in the chat, warns me that Chime's English voice actor is, well, not doing a very good job, and the less I say, the better. That's all you need to know. But, and this is the biggest but, in Japanese, it seems like the voice direction is just far better. Like, they got some pretty, like, prominent voice actors for both English and Japanese, but it's just forced in English because of bad voice direction, primarily. This is what happens when you have, like, terrible voice direction. So, yeah, we're playing in Japanese. If that makes me, quote-unquote, super weeb or whatever, I don't give a fuck. Blow it out your ass. Take that shit somewhere else. We're having fun today. Anyway, no, I don't think Trony fires a gun with their feet. If there were problems with the subtitles, like the font, we would have a problem. Yes. I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah, I figured, Johnny. The next day, Electric Shock Squad Research Lab. What you do is basically just shoot enemies like from cover. Occasionally, you take cover like when enemies like fire certain kind of projectiles that you can't destroy. There's projectiles you can destroy, and there's also like these red circles. It's called QTEs, but they're not really QTEs. I don't believe that the appellation QTE applies to this game because there's no like button prompt to quickly press X not to die or anything like that. I'm not a huge fan of QTEs typically, so it's like, but whatever. Electric Shock Squad Research Lab. Alex sits amidst a jumble of circuits and wires, jotting down a research log. Electric Shock Research Log. Month X, day X. I'm dying to get back to play Boom. Participants, Elig suddenly stops in the middle of typing. With noticeable irritation, she then deletes what she just wrote. Participants, just Elig. Kind of unfortunate. I got some wonderful tea, because it's cold. Oh, now my tongue is burnt. Cool, okay. I'm alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. Was this fire? Oh, obligatory Chime mention. Yeah. Chime is a good character, by the way. In Japanese. In English, it's a different story. I think Chime is not that good of a character in English. In Japanese, Chime is incredibly voiced, I would say. Like, cause she's actually a pretty good character, but she gets angry pretty well. Like, Kisama! You'll see Chime in a bit. Miss Troni cannot fire her gun with her feet. She fires her gun with her hands. So, but she's barefoot in battle. I know, it sounds crazy. Like, why would you go barefoot into battle? Elig is the only one who's participating, and she deleted, like, Troni's name. You're supposed to be friends! What happens? Sigh. There's Ether. I don't like this character. Like, she looks good, don't get me wrong, and she's voiced fine. But she's insane. She's fucking crazy, alright? Like, she wants to constantly experiment on the protagonist. It drives me up the wall. Plus, her stockings can constantly ripped. Girl, it's cause you're... It's cause you need to lose some weight, okay? Your stockings aren't getting ripped because, like, they're too thin. It's because you need to lose weight. Actually, no, it's cause they are too thin. That's a joke. I don't mean that. That's a joke. Ooh, food. She has secrets. Just a moment. I just got some nice food. She has secrets. Yes, she does. Someone's in denial about their thickness. Yeah, she is. Anis embraces it, whereas Ether is somewhat in denial of it. Yeah, or doesn't know any better. Looks like things aren't going well. Miss Ether, she's a scientist otherwise, and to be fair, Ether's experiments typically do lead to some interesting results, sometimes fruitful, but I don't trust her. Can I take a look? Ether sits beside Elig. Electric Shock Research Log. Industrious as ever, I see. You haven't missed a day with these logs. If it were me, I'd have quit writing them a long time ago. Okay, I'm bad at reading. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she does have secrets. It's not exactly my choice. I do this since I have to. A fair point. However, Ether writes something on Eleg's tablet. Participants Elig Troni. Are you sure you're doing everything you're supposed to? Miss Troni just needs time to rest. She'll be back soon to focus on the research. Is that so? Correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't Troni been holed up in that room for years now? It doesn't make a difference to me whether Troni comes to the lab or not. It's not like my own work will suffer from it. Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm not getting any drop frames. I think I cracked the code for like a
Reasonable streaming conditions. Maybe it's because the game isn't that demanding. The only issue is that not everyone is as understanding or as patient as I am. You've got until the end of the week. What? The higher-ups can't wait any longer. Please relay to her that she must decide by the end of this week whether she wants to continue locking herself in that room or start working for the Ark again. You make sure she gets the message. And this is just an if she refuses to come out, what then? We'll figure out a way to make her work for the Ark again. A memory wipe, perhaps. If that doesn't work, then something else. Wow! Wow, the Ark sucks! That is evil. Like, oh my god. Like, anyone out there who's, like, simping for the Ark, just shut up. Like, the Ark is not worth simping for. That is evil. Goodness gracious. Sorry, there are no memory wipes in Ark Sing Sing. Oh, I really love that cartoon, by the way. That is also a pretty good line. This, you know, for a kid's cartoon, it has some moments that just feel like it doesn't fit in a kid's cartoon. Hang on, more food. Okay, food is done for now. Someone's in the know about the... Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be changing up some stuff on, like, on Streamlabs at some point. Sorry about that. Like, goodness, I noticed, by the way, there's a lot of Vtubers live right now, which is, it's fine. It's fine. It was a show that had heart and mind put into, but they should have kept flying when they saw the great divide. I'm here, hi, Jekyll. Indeed, Johnny. Indeed, Johnny. Anyway, whatever is necessary to get her to work in the lab. You know, nothing is beneath the higher ups, so long as it benefits the Ark. Okay, I'll relay the message, says Elig. Yes, I almost forgot. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but there were 6 power outages this year. Before that, we hadn't suffered any outages thanks to your converter. There were minor incidents, and the general populace is still in the dark about it. But the higher-ups want you to get to the bottom of what's going on and fix it before the situation gets out of control. They also want that done by the end of the week. Good luck. After Ella leaves, Eleg stares at the words written on the tablet for a long time. Participants Eleg Trony. Yeah, it's getting to her. It's really getting to her. Sorry for being late. It's okay, Jackal. It's okay. I was hanging out with other friends. Now, one of my game got corrupted. Something about C++ packages and the like. Oh, fuck. Okay. You're gonna have to, try and find a way to decorrupt it or fix it. Like, uninstall, reinstall. Like, do all the usual stuff to process of elimination. And if none of that works, then, I'll see if I can try and help you. Hang on. I need to take another bite. Okay, done chewing on the thing. Drugs, not much to do. Doing an SFC scan, see if it catches anything. Yeah. Try reinstalling like C++ variables. Eleg sighs. An agitated Eleg paces up and down the hallway. Yes, I can do this. I can't put this off. Gotta do it today. Have to do it for Miss Trony's sake. Eleg mumbles softly, psyching herself up. Well, stops in front of Trony's room. As always, video game sound effects can be heard from behind the door. After taking a deep breath, Eleg knocks. Miss Trony, it's me. Did you get some sleep? You didn't stay up all night playing those games, did you? I'm guessing you've only had Splendid and energy drinks as well. You should come out. We can go out and have lunch together. We could play Boom if you'd like, or any other game, it doesn't matter. I'll play whatever you want. Just come outside. Miss Trony. Miss Trony! Until like raises her voice, the sound of the other side of the... Sounds like the... They say we only have until the end of the week. If you don't come out by then, they're going to erase your memory. So, please, come outside. Eleg, you can stop now. Eleg, you can stop now. What? Didn't you hear what I just said? All my memories will be wiped. They'll be fine. What? What are you talking about? The game resumes, and Eleg and Trony's conversation comes to a close. Trony does not care. Trony does not care. Holy shit. She was sleep gaming. What a twist. Alright, combat. There's some strategy involved, like sometimes if you can't hit an enemy in a certain angle, you switch to another character. But for now I'm just gonna be, going to town with, a Red Hood. Or, sorry, Rappy Red Hood. Because Rappy Red Hood goes, bah! Alice! Usagi-san means, rabbity, by the way. She was sleep gaming. What a twist. Crash. I hear a sonorous explosion that send the chill down my spine. Crash. I rush into the commander's room, only to be greeted by nonchalant by both Eleg and Exia. Ah! The other NEET of the... Who's, I don't believe, Exia is not a member of, of Missilus, or is it a Nikke of Missilus. Instead, she's, Elysian, I think. And also she's, she's a NEET, but she also doesn't mind stepping outside, and she likes playing video games a lot. So I think they get along pretty well. Though Exia is focused on other stuff. Also, she has a not Switch, or not Steam Deck in her hands. I like Exia, but, unfortunately, out of the two, Exia, even with a favorite item, I don't think she stacks up compared to, Eleg with a collector item. Hey, shift up! Give Eleg a goddamn, favorite item already. Do it! Do it, you cowards! Do it! Do it! Okay. Meanwhile, I'm still a hand stuck due to needing one more max limit break Nikke to progress. I'm just... Okay. Yeah, I understand how you feel.
save up and keep going. Don't give up. Don't let the fucking gacha defeat you. All right. Like the thing about Nikke is that like they say it's not as generous as say like a Shift Up's previous game. It's still generous enough, but I still recommend playing these kind of games with caution because you know there's like a toll on that it can affect you. But that being said, anyway, like come on, Jackal, don't give up. You got this. Hello. Long time no see, noob. What are you up to? Exia calls you a noob, by the way. Like, also, in English, she actually sounds alright. I kind of prefer her Japanese voice, but she sounds alright in English. Like, she talks like this typically in Japanese, like, Otoda. I can't speak Japanese for the life of me, by the way, so just, I'm trying to imitate the sound of her voice, translated from Japanese to English. Hello, noob. I'm going to be helping you throughout this day. She sounds bored often. But, I mean, she is, because she is kind of bored. However, in English, she's like, hey, noob, I'm here to help you. Also, this song, by the way, I used it in one of my previous videos, Hey Newbie, right? It's called Hey Newbie. Nothing, just playing some Boom. Boom. Exia has her face buried in a tablet. Besides her, Alex sits with her feet propped up on the desk as she sips an energy drink. Oh yeah, Alex loves energy drinks. Crash! It would appear the explosions I heard came from the Boom game they're playing. Why are you playing here of all places? Don't bother me, noob. I'm in the middle of a speed run. Wow! Why are you... What's with this attitude? Come on, Alec. What do I do next? Hurry up. Time's running out. You gotta break through the wall. That one right there. Two of them are completely immersed in the game. At this point, nothing I say would get through to them. Since I don't have anything else to do, I sit down quietly and watch them. This is from the protagonist's perspective, also known as the commander. Now... I don't actually know if the commander has a default name. I typically call him Commander David. For some reason. I don't know. Oh. Johnny. Of course she loves them. There's no point. Just lose 50-50 like a scrub. No, don't put yourself down, Jekyll. So I did some more digging. It seems entire SSD has been gone off grid while still being recognized and readable. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I hate Windows 11. I debloated the fuck out of this piece of shit. Usable. Noob is what she calls the commander. There's a number of Nikkes in the game, or late, that will, instead of calling you commander, they will call you a different name. Neon, for example, calls the commander Master. Ennis and Rappy, even Red Hood Rappy, called you Commander. Even like the tsundere bitch, Privity will still call you Commander. Drake, however, will call you Moron. Enwa will call you Weakling. Emma and Vesti will call you Commander still. Exia calls you Noob. Eleg calls you, like, a commander, I think. Still, it could be pretty... They made up some slang, mostly. Yeah, true. They still use, like, a... I don't know if they use, like, the other slang, but yeah. Laplace, however, calls you Birdie, or Bird Boy. Clear, a new record. Nicely done. Nicely done. Wasn't that fun? Totally. A great way to let off some steam. I told you, Boom's the best. Whether you just want to have some fun, relieve some stress, or take your mind off something that's getting you down, Boom is just what the doctor ordered. Now it's time for you to play Final Quest. But first, Noob, I have something serious to tell you. Exia hands me a pamphlet. What's this? Inside the pamphlet is written, calling all gamers to the Arc Gaming Expo. Is this some kind of gaming event? Yes! Yes, it is! Come on! Sometimes the protagonist is a little bit, like, kind of silly. Still on Windows 10. Something could be... Yeah, fair enough. To be honest... Yeah, there's the mechanic girl from the Matza squad who calls you cutie. Yeah, Maxwell. It's Maxwell. Indeed. Hang on, I need to chew on something again. Like, just a second. Okay, okay. Done. That's right. A festival organized by gamers for gamers. It's opening tomorrow. They even got a real-life event going on Final Quest there. Look at her eyes. She's excited. I can't miss that. You've got to come, noob. We absolutely, positively, must go together. Exia edges closer and closer to me with each utterance. Her eyes bring excitement. Whoa, 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 Exia, come on. You're beautiful, but just like, lady, like this can wait for until later. I assume there's a reason it's so important that I come with you. Naturally, one of the prizes they're giving out in this paint is this in-game skin that you can only get if you and someone else participate as a pair. We simply must get our hands on that costume. That's the case? Okay. Are you here for the gaming events as well? Nah, I came here for something else. I happened to bump into Axia and we started talking. We were debating which game was the best, Boom or Final Quest. To try and reach a decision, we figured each of us would play the other's favorite game. Does that mean you installed both of those games on my computer? Yep. Well, how about it, Exia? Are you ready to admit that Boom is the one game to rule them all? Don't get me wrong, Boom is a lovely game, but it doesn't hold a candle to Final Quest. What? After you had such a hoot playing Boom, you're still sticking with that story? You haven't even played Final Quest yet. Passionate debate between the two gamers rages on. Next combat encounter. The combat encounters get hard, ramp up in difficulty as you go through the events, but the difficulty is basically non-existent because my Nikkes are so strong. Alice. Next. Just a moment. Sorry about that. 1 hour later, the debate is still in full force. No kidding. Is that even possible? Such are the charms of Final Quest, my friend. Do you understand now? It's like Boom, but with fantasy elements. Elig and Exia are having a ball geeking out about video games. So, is Final Quest like a not Hex, and Heretic? I don't know. Or is Final Quest actually like just like the legally distinct Final Fantasy? Elig and Exia are having a ball geeking out about video games. That reminds me, they'll be holding a retro gaming week as part of the Gaming Expo. Really? Yeah, and the special limited edition Boom package will be on display. Are you serious? It's written right here. Elig snatches the pamphlet from Exia. Oh my god, it's true! Elig's eyes dart excitedly over the pamphlet. Finally, I can get my hands on the limited edition that I've only heard about all these years. Yeah, it's, my audio died? No, it's fine. I muted my microphone for a moment just because, like, I I needed to, like, hang on. Let me catch up with chat. Of course, you don't have to become a mass threat to humanity by not level grinding. Just don't show Maiden Summer Skin on stream. You shouldn't be I'm not even monetized on YouTube anyway, so it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter. I mean, maybe they would send a community guideline strike, but I doubt it. I'm not even monetized. I think your audio died. No, my audio's fine. Final Quest, like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest? Yeah, Final Fantasy. More of a Chrono Trigger guy myself. Yeah, figured. Yeah, figured. Yeah, this is some good music. Finally, I can get my hands on a limited edition that I've only heard about all these years. Huh? Is there a cosplay event too? There sure is. They're even having an Arcs Ranger fan meet and greet there. Arcs Rangers? Sorry. Egg's smile disappears. Oh. Is it alright if I keep this pamphlet? Sure, no problem. I'll see you at the expo tomorrow, noob. See you there. Exia leaves. Alec continues to regard the pamphlet, not saying anything. Something wrong? Is something wrong? Yes. I mean, no, nothing's wrong. I'm just a bit worn out from playing Boom all night. If I recall correctly, you just claimed, amongst other things, that you play Boom to get your mind off things. I guess I did. Boom works wonders for when you want to forget your troubles. So tell me, what's on your mind? I haven't exactly been right with you regarding why I came here. All you told me so far is that you didn't come here because of the gaming expo. And that's true. It's just the real reason I came here to see you is because of someone on my squad. Oh yeah, Trony. Trony? Yes. So you've heard of her. Trony from the Electric Shock Squad. Feats. Despite being a prominent pioneer in the field of electrical engineering, no one has seen her before. Rumors are swirling about her being some kind of hermetic mad scientist averse to sunlight. Yeah, she probably is. I try to put a positive spin on the decidedly negative images of Trony in my mind. I've heard that she doesn't like going outside very much. That's putting it mildly. Other people have been much more callous in their wording. I was worried I would hear the same from you. Ellie grows morose? That's a word? Hi, Clurion. I've been lurking my way home. Understood. Audio's fine. He was muted for a moment. Yeah, I had to mute because, like, of eating. Okay, maybe the noob thing being slang again is slang resurgence. Yeah, whatever. So, I might have to take the PC apart, pull my SSD out, then put it back in. For some reason, it can't read the content even though oh, fuck. Take care of that, Jackal, as soon as possible. Fuck. I didn't know that. Thank you, Johnny. You read, and when are they bringing Father 3 to the USA? I know what that joke is. You read that wrong. You missed my joke. I didn't even, I don't know what I read wrong, but, sorry. Sorry, I guess. I try to keep the conversation moving and not let Alec fall into a funk. Did something happen to Trony? She's always been shy, and although she has never been a big fan of going outside that much, she used to at least come out to use the laboratory. But for a while, she hasn't even stepped out of her room. Maybe she needs some time alone. We all need that sometimes. She hasn't come out since she created the converter. When was that? Since before the outpost was created. That long? You've never seen Trony in person, have you, Mr. Commander?
That's right, I've only heard stories about her. I've done everything to try and convince her to come out of her room, but nothing ever seems to work. I came here for your help, Mr. Commander. I'm a bit antisocial myself, just like Miss Troney, so I don't have many other friends I can turn to. Okay. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to help, but I'll try and come up with something. Next combat encounter. Display, but no play. Meanwhile, I can't even fully use my GPU because the fans... Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. I recommend using like a custom fan and like a curve. And if that doesn't work, it's... You're gonna have to try and make it work. I refuse to tell you, go buy a new GPU instead. No. No. Fuck that. Maybe buy a used GPU if all else fails, but no. No. Fuck this economy right now, and fuck Nvidia and AMD for, like, falling into the stupid AI bullshit trap. It's a bubble. It's gonna burst. Oh, more tea? Oh, that's hot. That's good. I follow Elegant to the Mistless Tower. Elegant Troni's lab is located not far from their dormitory. It's a bit messy, but you should be able to find a place to sit down if you look around. After moving some circuits and wires, I managed to carve out sufficient space to sit. Alright, I figure we should be ambitious with our goals here, so we'll attend the Art Gaming Expo with Miss Troney to play Boom. Is that what you consider ambitious? You bet I do. We're talking about finally getting Miss Troney out of her room, and I'm confident we can do it. Edlig looks at the Art Gaming Expo pamphlet with a glint of determination in her eyes. First things first, can you tell me more about Troney? Right, good point. It'd be difficult to come up with a good plan if you don't know anything about her. What does Troney like? Let's see. She loves the Black Archranger. She's collected nearly every figurine of him that's out there. One time she wanted to attend a meetup event, so she went out, covered head to toe. Sorry, went out covered head to toe in black mask, hat, leotard, the whole 9 yards. The only thing that was that she ended up running back here before even setting foot in the event. That was the first and only time Troney ventured outside the Mistless Tower. Makes sense that she'd be a fan of that show. That's good to know. Let me think. What else does she like? Ah, shooting games. She was hooked the moment I introduced her to them. The first time we played, Miss Troney thought she'd use her real name as her screen name. You should have seen how embarrassed she got, hee hee. For a while, Oleg relates all things Troney related to me. As she recounts every little detail, she is grinning ear to ear the entire time. You really like Troney, don't you? Are these two secretly a lesbian couple? Okay, that's a joke. No, probably not. AI bubble needs to pop. These computer parts prices are painful. Yep. I think this bubble actually might pop this year. She loves her family, including the serve bots she built, and even though she says she can't stand him, I think she has a... No, Miss Tron. Oh. Yeah, it's not Miss Tron. Wrong game, Johnny. This music. I really love it. Misread Fire Trigger. I'm in Chrono. Oh. Okay, that was my bad, Johnny. Yes, she's the only true friend I have. Do you have any idea why she shut herself inside a room? I don't know. She's never told me. Have you asked her? She doesn't seem very keen on discussing it, so I've been waiting until she volunteers that information. Anyway, do you think that's enough information to go on? Have you thought of anything? I racked my brain for a few moments. What about this? Since she likes the Archrangers, we can tell her we bought a limited edition figurine. I've tried that before. Uh-oh. Miss Troney, do you know what day it is today? Oh, pal. Well, if you're not gonna guess, let me tell you. Today is the season premiere of Archrangers, and I brought you something to celebrate. It's a limited edition figurine of the Black Archranger. What do you think of that? Would you like to come out and take a look? You wanted this for a while now, haven't you? Look up. Look up. Huh? Ella gazes up on the corner of the ceiling and sees herself displayed on a CCTV monitor. In her hand is roughly shaped a lump of clay. So you were watching all along. Still though, doesn't it kind of look similar to the real thing? Not really. Aw, come on, I spent all night making it. Can't you at least give it a closer look? It may not be exact, but it looks kind of similar. Oh, pal. Fine, I'll come back tomorrow. Wow. Wow. Elig. No, actually, she's both ways, and I'm I mean, hey, did you hear about the new boom? Elig also has the hots for the commander, to be honest. She calls him Mr. Commander often. She completely ignored me. Are you sure it wasn't just because you tried to pass your handiwork off as the real thing? No, because I did end up getting my hands on the real thing. Even then, after all that effort tracking it down, she still didn't budge. Okay, how about this? It may not be the perfect plan, but we can say that Seiyun wants to see Trony at once. Trust me, I've already gone down that route as well. Bing, bing, bing. Miss Trony! Something's happened! Pow, pow. Seiyun wants to see us! Remember the screen protector you put on Seiyun's phone? Well, some air bubbles formed and she's really peeved. It's obvious, huh? I guess that was a late attempt to lie even for me. Whatever, don't pay any mind. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, she saw through it. Oh. I didn't feel right lying to her like that, so I decided to stop. If I were to bring Seiyun into the equation, I wouldn't have the confidence to deal with the real-life consequences. I see. I've tried just about everything under the sun. You want to hear more? Elig recounts various methods she has attempted over the past years. You tried everything that I can think of. Yeah. I think I might need a bit more time to come up with something new. But by then it might be too late. What do you mean? We've got a deadline. How long? 1 week. If Trony doesn't come up by then, her memories will be wiped. That's why I came to you. You're my last hope. They're seriously considering wiping her memory? Have you told Trony this? Yeah, of course I have. She said she didn't care. Please, Mr. Commander, can you go see Trony and try talking to her? I'm not good at talking, so I wasn't able to convince her, but you might. Please, I'm begging you. Hold on, I never asked you something. Why is it that you're so desperate for Trony to leave her room? Like slumps for a few moments before answering. Because she's destined for better things. Is that why you've never given up on her? I know that whatever it is that's scaring Miss Trony right now, it's something that she can overcome. It might take months or it might take years, but she'll beat this thing. Someone who can shine as bright as she can shouldn't be holed up in a darkened room all her life. Yeah. That's why I can give up on her. As Elig exalts Trony, her own eyes brighten, voice strengthens. You should try telling her that. What? Be honest with her. Tell her why you feel she has to come outside. Do you think that will really work? If you pour your heart out to her, I'm sure that she'll be receptive to it. You think so? If you're nervous, I can come with you. Okay, I'll do it. Should we go see her now? Let's. Okay, combat encounter. Tries custom curve, nothing. It's my luck. Bought the GP during the crypt. Fuck. Got him. Yo, let me check temps really quick. Yeah, they all seem fine. This music is good. Yeah, like, all music in this game is really, really fucking good. It's not always to my taste, but in general, most of the music is like, really fucking great, and I love it. At that moment, inside Trony's room, the dim lights from the gaming monitor scarcely illuminates the murky surroundings. Mounds of garbage are piled up everywhere, encircling Trony as she passively plays her game. Pow. Pow, pow. High score! Pow, pow. Beside Trony, there is a radio which is playing Elig's interview. Prompt. What do you think is the best product developed by the Electric Shock Squad? That's a tough one. If I had to answer, I suppose I'd say the converter, since it did solve the power problem in the Ark and all. What do you think, Trony? Says the T-Rony AI. You think the converter solved the Ark's power problem? There will be no more power outages. That's all that matters. Trony, you know that's not true. What you saw that day is still there. Running away won't solve anything. Trony grimaces and changes the channel. The next channel is playing an advertisement for the re-release of the theatrical film, starring the dark hero who lives in the darkness, the Black Archranger. Trony has seen the movie so many times that she can recite all the lines by heart. Felt that way when you first developed the converter. You wanted to be like the Black Archranger. You wanted to save the Ark. Someone like me could never do that. Rescuing the Ark, that's the role of other Nikkes. But Trony, you saw what happened there. I don't want to talk about it. Angry. Oh. Anyways, if my memories are wiped, everything I saw that day, knowing that my dreams will never come true, I'll forget all of it. I'm gonna change the channel again. This one is broadcasting news about the Ark Gaming Expo. Festival organized by gamers for gamers. The largest gaming gathering in the Ark. The Ark Gaming Expo is officially underway. Sorry to hear that. You're gonna have to... Sucks for me to say this. Try to find a used GPU. Like, if your GPU is just failing constantly. Or try to replace the fans. Like, there has to be, like, a way to buy, like, a different, like, AIBs. Is it ARBs? Like, replace the fans first. Try to, anyway. Like, don't buy a new GPU just yet. Like, only buy a used GPU as the last resort. Commander, okay. Okay, hang on. Like, I'm not good at, talking. That's why I'm much more of a boom player than I'm a repercussion player. Commander. Okay, wait, you're not into repercussion? Like, well, I like the story of repercussion, New Angeles, but the RPG stuff is something that's outside my skills. What is repercussion? What is this repercussion to stand in for, Johnny? There was a crypto boom. Yeah, there was a crypto boom 10 plus years ago. If you didn't see it, Johnny, like, I was there for that. There was a crypto boom like 10 plus years ago that caused, like, GPUs to skyrocket in price. It happened twice, actually. Like, initially, like, it died, like, within, like, a year or two, and then GPU prices normalized, but then GPU prices went back up even worse around the 2000 and 3000 series GPUs for NVIDIA, and AMD's, like, 5000, 6000 series GPUs. I did that, too, a few days ago. Try replacing the GPU skin with a fresh new crypto crash. Yeah, now it's like an AI boom, and quote-unquote boom. I hope it dies, crashes and burns, and any company who's put all their eggs in the basket for AI, let them go bankrupt. Complete, total bankruptcy. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Okay. That doesn't mean that I hate AI itself, but I hate, like, AI replacement. AI tool usage is what it's intended for, and it's being abused. Remember to support Neurosama. Okay. Chinese quality, one fan was smaller than the other. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, try to find something else. Again, there has to be another solution. There can never give up on, like, on your problem. Largest game. Okay, anyway. As always, we expect many game companies to participate and showcase their latest releases. Oh, that aged poorly. Various events have been planned, most focusing on the most popular games. It's like, it's kind of a reference to E3, except E3 is dead, so yeah, that aged poorly. Such as Final Quest, Iron Punch, Dragon Dungeon, and more. I assume Dragon Dungeon is like a stand-in for Dungeons & Dragons. Iron Punch, I have to assume is like either a stand-in for Street Fighter or King of Fighters. One of these. I know what Final Quest is a stand-in for. Well, that was inevitable. Yeah. You know, Repercussion 2, Repercussion New Angeles much better than... Okay, I see the stand-in. I see it, I see. Iron Punch is probably a parody of Tekken since the latter means... Okay. That's funny. That's actually funny. Alright. I'll probably send it somewhere to get fixed. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There will also be a retro game week centered around limited editions of various classic games, including the limited edition Boom package. The Ark Gaming Expo is gathering a whole bunch of attention and will be held for a week starting today. What's the stand-in for Wolfenstein in this franchise? Not franchise, in this universe. Like, what is it like?
What? What is the standard? Like, Rapture Stein? No. Like, Johnny, what do you think, Canine Stein? Yeah, probably. Wolfenberg? That's funny. That's funny, yeah. And out of curiosity, what do you think the standard in this like game's universe would be for Quake, or Duke 3D, or Half-Life? Half-Life, full life consequences. Oh, man, I feel old. Rapture stuff, yeah. More like a Doom clone. Hey, Dukelum. No drop frames, that's crazy. Tremor. Well, I joked. Tsunami. Maybe eruption. That's funny. Tremor, tsunami, or eruption. Hang on. You know how my Kami... Okay, if you don't know this, so my Kamiyoshi for VTubing is Doki Bird. She has a very peculiar laugh. I think Wolfenstein means wolf stone, so a slight variant of that could... Yeah, true, for sure. So I actually know how to do her laugh, like... Okay, it's not that perfect. It's actually pretty terrible. Like, there, that's kind of like the Doki Bird laugh. How about Stahlstein? Sure, all right. That's what Nikke's equivalent of Wolfenstein is. Like, or they stand-in. But now I'm curious about Duke Nukem 3D, or Shadow Warrior, or Blood, or Half-Life. Like, so Tremor is like Quake. Boom is Doom. Stahlstein is like is Wolfenstein. So it's fine. I just go. I've done impressions of the laughs of streamers. Haha. Okay. Iron Punch is Tekken. Final Quest is well, Final Fantasy. But what would be Half-Life or Duke 3D? More interestingly, I wonder if they have a stand-in for like Unreal Tournament. Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, yeah. Limited edition boom package. Alec would love that. Trony, if your memories are wiped, you would lose everything. All that you saw that day. Trony's dream. Even Alec. Is that what you want? Trony's reflection stares back at her from the monitor. As she gazes back, the reflection says, "My dream is to look at the sky." Does she really want to forget about Alec? Half-Life is scientific terms for something like that. Once there was a girl. My dream is to look into the... So that was her all this time. Whenever the precocious? What is this word? Trony spoke of her dreams. The other kids were always puzzled. What kind of dream is that? If you want to look at the sky, all you've got to do is lift your head up. Oh, this is one before she was a Nikke. If you ask me, you've already achieved your dream, the boy says. When they asked her these questions, Trony would reply, "The sky above us isn't the real thing. The real sky is much higher up and much more vast." The sniggering laughter became louder. Don't be such a weirdo, Trony. If this isn't the real sky, then what's the real one like? It lies above all these amazing places we've heard about in stories. The open sea, erupting volcanoes, everything else waiting for us up on the surface. Above it all is the real true sky. So your dream is to go up to the surface and get torn apart by raptures? Wow. Wow. What a bastard! It refers to the development, usually earlier than usual. I see. Her friends laughed at her. Such an idiot! As time passed, her friends would hurl more vicious insults. Wow, my god. Bullies, get the fuck out. Holy shit. Every time they did, Trony would fantasize about how one day someone would believe her. That one day the truth would come to light. No matter how much her friends made fun of her, Trony never stopped telling them about her dream. However, things rarely happen according to our plans, and Trony's dream would soon take an unexpected turn. Apparently, we're supposed to be able to see something unusual in the sky today. Yeah, I wonder what it could be. On a day when many citizens had gathered in the square to protect everyone in the Nikke's, a video was projected onto the Ark's sky display, the Dome of Eternity. It was a 1-minute advertising consisting of footage of Nikke's defeating raptors. The moment had finally come. Everyone would believe her. See, I told you it wasn't the real sky. You have to go up to the surface to see it. Trony, however, wasn't able to continue. The laughter from her friends, which had been directed towards her. Why does the sky look funny? Why does the sky look funny? Are those raptures? Soon gave way to panic screams. The woman, who had just been looking at the sky with her lover, no, it can't be, we're underground, no, was scratching her face in a frenzy, as if her mind was in tatters. As for the man beside her, how could I have forgotten? He stared blankly into space, tears pouring down his face. Truth had finally come to light, and the false reality they had constructed had crumbled. The ensuing panic and confusion. It's confusing? That's a typo. That has to be a typo. Ah, yes, the Dome of Eternity being projected, causing mass panic. Holy fuck! I'm gonna need, like, a model that doesn't have a default smiling face, I think. Fear, frustration, sadness swept over the crowd, and all Trony could do was weep. It was that moment then she realized the truth is better left hidden. People were simply not ready to accept the truth. That year, Trony became a Nikke. Oh, that year was the deadliest in the Ark's history. Fuck! Okay. Combat. Go brrr. Oh, this enemy's elusive, and he's dead. Gotcha. Alice. Next. Another combat encounter. Probably going to hard mode. You can also destroy objects to generate burst, by the way. Anyway, enemy. And he's dead. Alright, Trony was turned into a Nikke and joined the electric shock squad. Upon being activated, she was given one mission directive. Where to resolve the power issue in the Ark. Has been ravaged with power outages and they want us to take care of it. If the Dome of Eternity shuts down due to one of those power outages, suffice to say it won't be good. I know that all too well. Oh, sorry if I brought up a bad memory. We're probably gonna be too busy for a while playing Boom. Is that okay with you? I don't care how busy we are, so long as the Dome of Eternity stays on. Alright, then we better dive into research straight away. Looking forward to working with you. An awfully chipper greeting considering the circumstances. It's just a standard greeting. That's what you do when you want to form a relationship with someone. I like grins while holding a book behind your back. The title of which is Intrapersonal Relationships 101. Okay. Nikke gets dark. Yep, severe mass panic causing, if I remember correctly, riots and mass depression across the population of the Ark. Yep, that's accurate. Holy fuck.
Alright. Sorry about that. Just taking care of something really quick. Yeah, Nikke does get dark indeed. I'm a little tired, to say the least. It's because of stuff. Sorry about that. Okay. Back to the game. Is all the preparation done? Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this. Me too. Well, shall we begin? Sure thing. You can leave the circuit design to me. That's my area of expertise, poor Trony. You don't have to remind me, Miss Trony. Everybody knows you're the best in the field of electrical engineering. The best. Oh boy. Trony hastily buries her face between her knees. Oh, we've seen this before. What? Did I say something wrong? The best. Clearly not a big fan of compliments. Noted. Electroshock. Search log. Want X. Day X. A good day to play Boom at home. Spends Electronic. Start converter development. I was in the past. Zap. Zap. Something doesn't seem right. Ow. Agreed. What could have been the problem this time? Did I make an error in the calculations? I checked and double-checked them. Poor thing. Again. Let's run it again. Electroshock research log. Month X, day X, perfect data police and Boom laboratory. Electronic. Disruption during converter development. Phew, I'm back. How'd it go? I'll never get used to those darn interviews. Why in the world do I have to promote Missilus anyway? I'm sure you did a great job. You should join next time. Miss Trony? Just thinking about it makes me feel nauseous. I couldn't possibly stand in front of a crowd of people. The moment I show up on the TV screen, Missilus' stock prices will plummet. Then Sane will beat me to a pulp. It's a good thing I uploaded a new copy of my will to the computer. Revision number 427. Wow, oh god. What happened to you? Oh god. It's been an honor knowing you, Alec. And there's a Doge meme, or not Doge. There's memes in a... What are you blabbering about? Don't get carried away by your imagination. Besides, how come you're so obsessed with writing all these goofy codicils? Codicils? That's a word? That's a word? Interesting. Every time I feel... I see Seiyun, I feel like I need to write another will. Anyway, nothing bad is going to happen to you, so don't worry. More importantly, how was your research today? You must have had a tough time going solo. It wasn't too hard. You know the capacitors that measure the power coming into the substation? I think they may be broken. They haven't been giving out any readings. Huh? That's strange. Wasn't everything working fine yesterday? I'll check if there's an issue with the power source tomorrow. Do you know where the power source is? It's just a matter of tracing the power back to its source. Nothing too difficult. Says you? That's advanced stuff that only you could pull off. Wait a sec, did you just say power tracing? That's illegal! And you did it behind my back? I'll leave the rest of this to you, El. What? It's another thing to say to someone when you're getting...
Now's not the right time to be using that! Electric shock, research log. Month X, day X, clear weather. Participant Trony. Error in measuring the power generated in the ARC's power source. Plan to check the ARC's power source directly. Elig absent, report written by Trony. Codicil is indeed a word, but basically means illegal document. Ah, got it. Legal document. Based on the observations regarding the amount of power coming onto the substation, the reason for power outages being experienced in the ARC are not due to insufficient power generation. They are instead being caused by an excessive amount of power being supplied through the ARC's infrastructure, resulting in a power surge. Therefore, the converter's task is not to increase the power output, but in fact to divert excessive power generated by the ARC's power source. End of log. That's all correct. So tell me, what was the power source? Nothing special, just a normal generator. Nothing special? Is that what you call a machine that generates infinite amounts of energy? We've dreamt about this for ages. This means the ability to create an infinite energy source is hidden somewhere in the ARC. Aren't you even curious? How could it remain hidden all this time? What's the truth behind all this? What are we missing here? I'm tired. I can imagine, considering how hard you worked on that converter. Well, you can rest easy knowing that put a stop to all those pesky power outages. You should go and rest. Electric shock, research log. Month X, day X, perfect day to place some boom in the laboratory. Participants Electroni. Converter development completed. Miss Trony. Electric shock, research log. Month X, day X, participant L. Development of the converter Trony continues to be absent. The day Trony learned the true identity of the power source of the ARC, he felt a tremendous fear. At the same time, a thought ran through her mind. The truth is better left hidden. People are not ready to accept the truth. It was for this reason that Trony decided she would keep the truth hidden and shoulder all the fear that came with it herself. Fuck! As Trony stares... Hang on. There. Something is bothering me on my channel. Just a moment, my Twitch channel. I need to disable something. There we go. There we go. I'm having that anymore. It's actually animated in the scene. Yeah, I know. Infinite energy, so it's perpetual motion engine. Yeah. Crazy, right? Trony stares at the monitor. She drops the tablet in her hand, then buries her face between her knees. As if to block out all sound, as if to separate herself from the world. Her body begins to tremble, and the tears stream down her face. Oh. Staining her sleeves. Suddenly there is the sound of footsteps out in the hallway. Miss Trony, it's me. Elig? Yeah, poor thing. Combat! Actually, let's play as Elig. Hang on. Switch. Elig has infinite ammo, so instead she just has a battery that recharges. She doesn't do a traditional reload. She just recharges her weapon. It says it's a machine gun, but this is more like a rapid fire BFG. And it's pretty accurate. And it's done. I'd make a joke, but I need to know a little more for it to work. You'll find out. Yeah. Next scene. Elig stands outside the door. Trony, something happened today. I met with Mr. Wait, no, that's not it. The ARC Gaming Expo is tomorrow.
They said they're gonna have an Arc Rangers meet and greet there. Isn't that exciting? No, that's not what I'm supposed to say either. Every time she approaches the door to Trony's room, Elig stops short and pulls back. Having a hard time? Yeah. Expressing your feelings is harder than said than done. Now that I'm actually doing it, I'm kind of freaking out. Are you scared you won't be able to properly express yourself? Yeah. Must look pretty pathetic right about now. Not at all. This is a perfectly normal reaction. Really? But Elig, nothing will change if you back away from this. Now's the time to take a step forward. I know, you're right. You don't want to abandon Trony and leave her like this, do you? No, I'd never want that. Then buck up. I can tell how genuine you are. I'm sure Trony will sense that as well. Just gotta be genuine, that's all. Elig mumbles to herself as she once again steps towards the door. After taking a deep breath, she knocks at the door again. Here's the animated scene. Miss Trony, it's me again. Elig, I have something to say to you. It's about an old story from way back. When I was young, I was always bullied by my peers for liking Boom so much. They called me a weirdo, said that I was obsessed. They said it so much that I even started to believe it. Felt like an outcast, like I couldn't be accepted anywhere. Started to spend more and more time in my room. But then one day, I hear a girl's voice outside my window shouting, "My dream is to look at the sky. That's not the real sky. The real sky is what lies above all those amazing places we've heard in stories." The moment I laid my eyes on that girl, she was positively radiant. Confidence with which she stood by her dreams, no matter what others said. I wanted to become like her. I wanted to have that same self-assurance, to be able to have my own convictions and stand by them. Elig looks a little bit different in this posing compared to like what she typically looks like, and damn, I feel for her. I think that's when it happened, when I first had the desire to install Boom on every device I could find. That way all those people who ignored me before would just see how great Boom was. I realize it's a bit of a weird dream, but that's where it all began. Miss Trony, you're like a beacon of light. You shine far too bright to be spending your life locked up in a dark room. I know that. Whatever it is that's scaring you, I know that you'll overcome it. No matter how long it takes, you will finally overcome it. You mustn't forget your dream. I've always wanted to make sure the Dome of Eternity was never turned off. To make that dream a reality, you overcame your past trauma and made the converter. So please, come outside now. We can play some Boom like we used to. Or heck, we could play any other shooting game you like. All the lights in the hallway cut out. It's a power outage and it's affected the entire arc. Oh, okay. So there are power outages still. Cool, okay. Got it. Next cutscene. The loss of power causes widespread panic in the Ark. Even from Trony's room, distant cries can be heard off in the distance. I knew something bad was going to happen. Trony, something's wrong with the converter. I've got to go take a look at it. I'll be right back. Mr. Commander, let's go. Footsteps fade away. Trony, if your memories are wiped, you would lose everything. All that you saw that day. Trony's dream, even Elig. Is that what you want? Trony wrings her shirt more. Can't let that happen. Trony, running away won't solve anything. I know that. Trony, whatever it is that's scaring you, can overcome it. Didn't Elig tell you the same thing? Seen this before. Well, let's go outside. We have something to do. Trony lifts her head. As she does, she glances at the monitor. On the screen are various stats on the heads-up display for a shooting game. And above that, a fighter jet that Trony is in the control of. On the HUD, there's a screen... T. Roni. As the backup power also runs out, the monitor gradually fades, leaving Trony facing only her reflection in the glass. Running away won't solve anything. Yes! Yes, finally, she gets it! Trembling hands, Trony opens the door. The dark hallway seems both familiar and foreign. Black Arc Your figurines and other merchandise line the entire length of the passage. Video games, CDs, comics, and much. All things that Eleg had purchased throughout her years of attempting to draw out Trony. Trony glances at the gifts that Eleg had prepared for, and then rushes outside. Next combat encounter. Hang on. Let me pause for a moment to read chat. You compared Arc Game Expo to E3 earlier. Did Sydney ever air violent footage of games from the Arc Game Expo on one of their family-friendly Oh no. Oh no. I think I know what this is a reference to, but you're gonna have to tell me later. Eleg was mocked for liking Boom. All while they obsessed over obligation calls and battlegrounds. Call of Duty standard and Battlefield. Okay. Like, I mean, I don't really hate that genre, but it became really, really oversaturated. Yes, it did. Yes, it goddamn did. Back to the game. Let's play as Eleg. She has a very fast charge up rate, too. I mean, I think... Alright. Combat encounter complete. I follow Eleg into an unfamiliar building. Where are we? This is the substation. This is where all the electricity produced in the power plant is converted and distributed to various locations. Basically, how it works is Eleg proceeds to bombard me with an in-depth explanation that I only grasp on a superficial level. Oh my god! Eleg! Eleg! Please, Eleg! In summary, the converter is the entire reason why the Ark has a reliable power supply. If that's the case, then something must be wrong with the converter. Is that right? Correct. Can you shine the flashlight over here? And point the flashlight where Eleg directs me to. Zap, zap. My tracking watch out for areas where sparks are flying. I'd be okay, but I don't want you getting electrocuted. I don't want you getting electrocuted. Yeah, of course. How does it look? Also, she's immune to electricity. To be honest, not so good. For some reason, more power than usual is being generated from the power plant. The converter is being overloaded. By now, only some areas are experiencing a power outage. But unless we tend to this quickly, it'll spread throughout the entire Ark. That would include the Dome of Eternity. That would be a big problem. Exactly. There was a time when they tried to show an advertisement on the Dome of Eternity. Once people realized the sky was above them was a fictional construct, they lost their minds. More than that, I heard many people fell into depression. Yes, and that was just from a short 60-second advertisement. Now imagine what would happen if it were to go completely kaput. Got to do something. I know. We've got to do everything we can to prevent that from happening. Zap, zap. Well, I'll rewire the circuits here. Can you... I've already taken care of the circuits over there. What? What else can I do? Miss Trony! Yep, Eleg embraces Trony. Oh, Eleg. Hey, it's nice to see you outside. They hug. That's so... Aw, that's so sweet. Very sweet. You're suffocating me. Oh, sorry. Hey, I'm just so jazzed up. Yes, she's suffocating her because her boobs are too big. So sweet indeed. Hey, it's pretty heartwarming when you think about it. Hang on. Chat. Eleg is a good friend. Yes, she may feel that talking isn't her best skill, but she knows how to be a best friend for building a BFG. Well, she's just tech broad. Dio. You just tech brought you. Hey, it's pretty heartwarming when you think about it. Immune. Can she also absorb it? I don't know. Thank you, Trony. So sweet indeed. Yeah. Very. That's very, very sweet. She's not immune to electricity, just very resilient. Oh, okay, my bad. For multiple reasons, that padding she has is actually there for a reason. Okay. Okay, okay, Zinth. Okay. Zap, zap. Perhaps we could save all this for later. Hey, you got it. Let's get back to work. Since Miss Trony's here now, we should be able to repair the converter in no time. Mr. Commander, can you go and tell the others that the power will be back on? I don't want anyone losing their heads out there. On it. I'm glad you two are on the case. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Some way behind Trony hangs her head. I'll leave the rest to the experts. Okay. A joke was inevitable in some ways, yeah. Here you go. Trony hands the tablet to Eleg, which displays her calculations regarding the power output. Holy moly, this thing is outputting twice as much power as before. No wonder the converter couldn't handle it. You got to improve the converter's handling capacity. Do you think you can do that? I've done it before. Good, let's get started. Oh, Miss Trony, yes. It's nice to be working with you again. Same here. Oh, she's smiling. That's so sweet. Oh. Oh. This was gonna end on like a dark note, I thought, but this ends on a good note. That's so sweet. Okay, combat encounter. That actually put a tear to my eye. That's the feels. It got me. Yeah, they got me. I don't have Trony in my squad right now because she's not that good. Like, if paired with Eleg, she's better, but enemy's gonna die, and it's dead. Wait until hard mode. Oh. Okay. Now all we've got to do is replace this circuit and we should be done. Yes, nearly there. I have something to say. What's that? What we're doing here won't solve the issue with the Ark's power. I figured. This incident proved as much. I'm not sure what exactly powers in the Ark, but something like this could happen again. If we want to solve this problem for good, we gotta find a way to control that power source. Although it beats me how you're supposed to rein in a power source that produces infinite energy. It's frightening, isn't it? That such a thing could exist in the Ark? You can say that again. Wait, you're scared too? Of course. I always thought you weren't scared of anything. Don't be silly, of course there are things that freak me out. Well, you certainly seem fearless when you secretly installed Boom on Seun's phone. Get fucked, Seun. Father hath cast the magic repairs on the talking crystal, and the crystal speaks once more. Praise the sun. All shot down. I hope that your SSD is working better now, Jackal. Maybe a better energy resistor would help. I don't know enough about how power works down here. Yeah, true. I don't think I know enough either. Actually, have I ever told you I like Boom as much as I do? Trony shakes her head. Boom is an old school game, so in many ways it doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't give you a map or tell you where you are on a level. No information about how many enemies there are or item locations. You got to figure it out all out as you go. In the beginning it was really scary. You never know when an enemy would pop out or if you'd fall into a trap. But as you keep playing, you slowly become more familiar with the layout of their levels. Where your current location is, how many enemies are left, and where certain items are. You find these things out naturally over the course of playing. After I'd cleared the entire game, I felt a sense of accomplishment. That's where the Boom hit me, so to speak. That's why Boom is so much fun to me. You can just barely see her eye. Eleg does have eyes, it's covered by hair most of the time. We're experiencing the same thing here. The fact that we may not know much is terrifying, But if we keep gathering information, we'll eventually be able to control this thing. That's when we'll feel the boom, baby. Here we go. Newly innovated converter kicks into gear, and pulse-pounding 8-bit music fills the air, along with a spectacular light show. Boom, baby! All around them, boom plays on every visible display. I figured since we had such a hard day, we deserved to live a little, hehe. What a feeling. Alec and Trony look around the multitude of boom images surrounding them with goofy smiles plastered on their faces. Boom, 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 boom. Just doom everywhere. Boom, like evil neurals boom. No. No. No, sorry. Boom as in, like, it's a stand-in for Doom. It's like... hi, Dark Flame Master. Oh, it was 100% repaired. Dad just ran it. Okay. Nice job, Jackal. I wonder what FPS rate Eleg likes for Boom. Probably 120 FPS for all we know. That was fun. Guess it's about time we head back. Eleg, before we head back, can we stop by somewhere? Where? The Ark's power source. I want to show it to you. Uh-oh. Alright, boss time. This thing is gonna die in like a few seconds, though. This is the spread. I don't know why it's called spread, sorry. Anyway. And it's dead. 2 seconds. Took 2 seconds to kill it. Boomsday. Obtain from the Boomsday event. Ah, this is the only reward you get. It's animated in the lobby. I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. Whoa! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Are you seeing this, Mr. Commander? It's the limited edition Boom package! Yes, I see it. We've been staring at it for an hour now, Eleg. Noob, let's leave Eleg to her devices. We should head over to the final quest event. I'll be starting any minute now. After Electric Shock banded together to solve the power outage crisis, all of a sudden to come to the Arc Gaming Expo to celebrate. I never thought you'd be joining us, Trony. It's only because they told me there was going to be an Arc Rangers meet and greet. I gathered enough courage to make it out here, but there are so many people. Never mind, forget it. I want to go home. Do you see that, Miss Trony? It's the limited edition Boom package. Holy moly! Wowie! Eleg, all's well that ends well, I suppose. At least Eleg and Trony are getting along again. I know you had the day off, Exia, but what about you two? Man, I can't believe it! Could you please get a hold of yourself and answer my question? Trony, help me out here. I look over at Trony who has tears in her eyes. So doomed. Doomed? Okay. Huh? Huh? San actually wanted us to come in today, but Eleg ignored her and dragged me here instead. She seems pretty angry about something, although I'm not sure what. I've got it written down here somewhere. Out of the 427 times Soon has called us in, there were 201 outbursts, 149 instances of verbal abuse, 45, flip outs, and 32 counts of disciplinary action. What the fuck? Saying you bitch! Oh, no. Creaks. Trony shudders and slumps, nearly setting off her chair, but Ellie catches her. Don't worry too much. It's probably nothing. Yeah, you're probably right. We did everything Seiyun asked us to. We changed all her passwords from 3 months ago. We found the remote control that had gotten lost behind the sofa. Does she always make you do all these menial tasks? She's just upset because I told her I was going to on strike. I didn't implicate you, Trony, so you don't need to worry. Strike? It's time to start wheel number 428. Wow. Trony, and Nikke belong to the Electric Shock Squad, passed away here on this day. Trony turns pale as a sheet and slumps down from her chair. Trony! Are you sure you two are okay? As long as you're getting along, I guess that's all that matters. Alright, that's all the regular difficulty. Trony, I hope you don't have any trouble reading my foot writing. Commander, not at all, Trony. Wait, don't you mean handwriting? Oh, that's right. Certified Seiyun moment. Time to punt her again, yeah. Alright. This is the hard mode. This archive is not supposed to... Yeah, of course.
Right, I'm gonna quick battle these until I can get to the boss. Interesting choice of music, personally. I like waiting for the boss. Hang on. Just gonna look at quick battle a few of these and then like get to the boss. I believe it's like that one. Yeah. All right. Let's fight this one. Hi, Drake. Yes. Crap. Alright. Oh, that's not the boss, but still. This will demonstrate, like, what hard mode is like on this. Like, let's switch to Eleg. Okay, that was too easy. I think it's because, like, it wasn't scaled, like, for my level is why. Alright, let's actually get to the boss stage. Okay, now I can actually demonstrate the burst sting. Liter? Yeah, that's Liter. Eleg, boom. Forcibly install Doom, or sorry, Boom on an enemy, and then Rappy Red Hood. Tsunanuke. Die. And it's dead. Yeah, that's bursting, by the way. When your burst meter is full, you do like a burst 1, burst 2, and then burst 3 of your choice. Typically, you'll want to... When you're first starting out, like, it's recommended, obviously, to have, like, 2 burst 2s, and then 2 burst 3s, or 3 burst 3s and 1 burst 1. Typically, you want, like, a burst 1 that has, like, a low cooldown rate, and can speed up cooldowns. Decrease cooldowns, basically. By this point, however, when you're like past level 80-ish or 90-ish, you'll want only 1 burst 2, and a good carry squad that can just basically carry through the entire story. Like, you can just pick Eleg and then like have Liter if you ever get her, and you'll be fine. Like, pick whatever burst 3s you want at that point. Make sure that they at least have some kind of synergy. But then, well, if you want to take it more seriously though, like Liter, Bunny Twins. And if you get Alice, then just Alice and then whatever else. That's basically like my dream team is like is Liter, Bunny Twins, Drake, Alice, and Rappy Red Hood right now. Sometimes mix like a Red Hood, just regular Red Hood, and then there are a few cases, of course, where Snow White, which is one of my other personal favorites, and for the longest time she was considered one of the strongest until she was usurped by her heavy arms variant, which is basically direct upgrade in every way. It's no change from an assault rifle to a sniper rifle. Not really a sniper rifle, more like a Ghost tech cannon. You'll see. What do you think of the expo today? What do you think of the expo today? It was exhausting. That's because it's been a while since you were last out. Anyway, let's hurry back. I got an autograph from the Black Arc Ranger. Oh, her eyes twinkled. Finally got it. Did it. Didn't I tell you? You can overcome anything. Yes, you did tell me that. I was watching you today, I came to a decision. What was that? Bernie looks up at the sky. Someday I will make it so that everyone can see the real sky. Is that so? You do know what that entails, don't you? I do. That's nice. When that day comes, my dream will come true as well. Your dream? You bet. When people can see the real sky, we don't need the Dome of Eternity. That means no one will say anything if I install Boom on it. You're right. That really... that will really be boom-tastic. Oh, Trony. You bet it will. I guess the Ark will disappear one day too, won't it? Yeah, punt soon. Yes, it's dangerous having something you can't control. Looks like we'll have our work cut out for us. What do you mean?
You want everyone to see the real sky, and I want to install Boom on every monitor in the Ark. If we want to create a future where the Ark is no longer necessary, we'll have to bust our butts. Well, we'll first start by working on the Ark's power source. We can't leave it as is, especially since we don't know when it will cause more problems again. We've got to find a permanent solution. The first order of business is finding a new power source. Yeah, we can't continue using the one we've got now. If we can't find anything viable in the Ark, then we'll find something up on the surface. Either way, we'll figure it out somehow. And when that day comes, it'll be a real Boomsday! Boomsday end. That's the true ending to Boomsday. That's basically Boomsday. That's Boomsday. Unfortunately, no other pieces of the event is accessible. Like, that's Boomsday. How long have we been... Let's see. Current time streaming is, 2 hours 39. Oh, goodness, it's a little bit over the time I wanted to. Hang on. It says there's something I can obtain. I don't know what it is. Let me see. Like, there's probably... It says that there's something. Like, hang on. Scroll down until I try that again. What, is there an event that I'm missing? Hang on. There's something. Hang on. It's... What is it? No, it's not none of these. I don't know. Oh, okay. Mr. Commander, Mr. Boom Guy, Mr. Commander, what? Where are you? You're not in your room. I'm out right now. You are? Alright, I'll wait for you in the room then. There's nobody inside right now. I know, I'll be back in a sec. Hang tight. I'm in. Take your time. I'm gonna play some Boom while I wait. Eleg? She hasn't read my message, so I should head back as soon as I can. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Let's photosynthesize. What's all this? I created this group chat for Trony. Let's photosynthesize? Trony and I have agreed to go out and bask in the sunshine once a week. Huh? And why did you invite me? Why did you invite me? Cuz. Ta-da! This is it! Ark's game show. Because of the Ark Gaming Expo. I need to remind you of my ultimate goal, to play Boom at the Ark Gaming Expo with Trony. Exactly. Well, it's happening tomorrow. We're celebrating the fact that we've solved so many problems. Yup. Count me in. Count me in. So, we're gonna hit up the Retro Game Week display first. I gotta get my hands on the limited edition Boom package. Boom! 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 Quit spamming the chat. Yeah, come on! We'll have plenty of time, so do whatever you want. I didn't say I was going. Oh, right. You might be able to check out the Ark Ranger meet and greet, Trony. Don't forget about Final Quest. We're gonna have a whole lot more stuff to do at this expo than I thought. As long as we get there when it opens, we can do it all. Let's meet at the entrance tomorrow. Gotcha. See you there. Okay, alright. Poor Trody. Hang on, there's another message. Oh, so the message is this way. Number 7. I heard all about it. What did you hear about? Ether calls you number 7. Yeah. Stories of you and Alex solved all kinds of problems, smiley face. So thanks. I'm glad it worked. Well, yeah, it's a relief. I just wanted to thank you. That's unexpected coming from you. What do you mean? Thanks to you, all my troubles have been taken care of now. Smiley face. You mean the power supply issues? That too, yeah. I'm gonna get some rest. I'll talk to you later. Oh, good. There's so many messages. How's everybody today? I'm loving this special Final Quest costume. It's perfect. Hehe. I still can't believe you took down all those challenges. That's because I'm invincible. I didn't even need your help, noob. That's true. I even question if all my opponents are beginners. Seems like you've had lots of fun. Loads of fun. What about you, Eleg? It's been a great day for killing demons. Excuse me? You don't get that reference? It's a classic Boom Guy line. Oh. That's it. I'm gonna send you a Boom Guy comic, so read it before our next chat. Anyway, big shout out to Exia for telling me about this expo. I even got to see the limited edition Boom package. I'm so happy. Oh, right. Be sure to send me the photos you took, Mr. Commander. The ones of you in front of the Boom package. Yeah, I'll send them to you later. Thanks. For a little while, no messages came through. Thanks for the experience, everyone. Hehehe. Did you enjoy yourself, Trony? Yes, more than I expected. Your face is red as a tomato. When you walked up to the Black Archranger, Trony left the group chat. Alec has invited Trony to the group chat. Sorry about that, Trony. I nearly forgot. Noob told me that you guys solved the blackout issue. Why'd she leave? Thanks to you both, our final quest event... Sorry, thanks to you both, our final quest event went smoothly. Appreciate it. Well... poor Trony. And following. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you very much. A little while, no messages came through. Okay. It seems like my, it seems as though announcements, for the damn thing don't fucking work. There's supposed to be alerts, right? They don't work! Piece of crap. No problem. Hey, we should go soak up some rays outside sometime. I'll think about it. That's it for the messages. All right, that's Boomsday. I'm gonna resolve my Streamlabs thing later. All right, time to do the dailies. Maybe not dailies, but just taking care of some stuff. Okay, hang on. Bulletin board. Claim these all. Oh goodness, there's a lot of rewards. Okay, so the bulletin board, when you're collecting favorite item materials or favorite item related stuff, you'll want to assign Nikkes that actually have favorite items. Mana, Laplace, and Frima today. So dispatch those. Then dispatch the rest of these. Auto dispatch. I'm gonna wipe out really quick. You want to do this once a day. You don't want to do a wipeout that's costs gems. You only want to do a wipeout that's free. Claim. Oh goodness, thank you very much. I'll do the rest of these later. I just want get a few stuff out of the way. Okay, how about an actual challenging activity instead of because I've been just busting against the enemies constantly. Hi, Milk. Oh yeah, send and receive. Send and receive. Oh, I have a new message. You got mail from Alice. Hey, Rabbity. You know what that mysterious room of yours? Mysterious room? The one that leads you to another world. What? Do you mean the elevator? Yes. I think that's a name. It's a magic room, right? Yep. Then, is there another magic room that leads to your room? No. Why not? Magic for that hasn't been developed yet. My level isn't advanced enough or allows me to live more diligently. That. Alright. Rabbity, are you a lazy person? Yes, nothing beats rolling around on my bed. Hey, is that so? I like lazy Rabbity too. Thanks. Wow, okay. I want to use the magic room so I can see you ASAP, Rabbity. Ooh, what a bummer. You gotta walk then. I guess I got no choice then, since I want to see you. I'll walk over ASAP. You can do it. Yes. Okay, I guess he's gonna spend a night with Alice. It's better, I guess, than spending a night with Label. Okay. Okay. I got scolded, says Tia, by Naga again. Why? As soon as we met today, I rushed over to her. Did you hug her, or did you squeeze her cheeks? Yep, I got really close and pinched her chubby. Oh my god. Idiot. They were so soft and squishy. Once I did that, what am I reading? Oh my god. Give me a real dressing down. She remarked about how I do the same thing to you each time we meet as well. I wonder how she knew about that though. Naga must have
eyes on the back of her head, because it feels like she knows everything. Maybe she's always watching you. Wow, you think so? If that's actually true, that'd be amazing. It's like I'm being protected all the time. You're strange, and you need help. Pretty cool, hee. If you think about it, though, Naga's always near me already. Whenever I forgot to do my homework, she'll help me get over it. These are college students, by the way. Whenever I forgot to put on my stocking, she'll remind me. She even comes to pick me up and take me out for lunch. Sounds like she's your mom. Even a mother couldn't do everything she does, That's why. Naga's the best. Of course, I think it's a college students. After you, teacher, Don't think of it, I get to see you today. Can't wait to see you. I'll come over as soon as class is over. Be sure to wait for me. Oh my god. Claim these. Claim. I'm only gonna do a couple of activities. I'm not gonna do everything. So let's go to the arc. Interception. Okay. How about an actual quote-unquote challenge? When you're a high enough level, you will get access to anomaly interception. I currently have access to it, but if you first thing out the game, you will not. But I'm gonna demonstrate like one standard interception. Oh, this is my nemesis. This piece of shit right here. This fucking train. I hate this thing. So let's nuke the bastard. Hang on. Yeah. I'm also give me an opportunity to demonstrate Red Hood and Crown. Crown is absolutely fucking broken. I hate this thing. This thing is a complete bastard. It cheats. It's like this thing doesn't... I don't know what else to say other than this thing fucking cheats. So let's nuke the bastard. Don't worry. I actually do need the resources from the battle. I normally would just do like a mock battle, but no. I need the resources this time. So the first thing you want to do is like fire as much as you can to the turret, but then focus your attention onto the missiles, right? All right. Then activate burst 1. Crown, do your thing. And then Red Hood. Let's blast them. Watch this. It turns a sniper rifle into a howitzer cannon. It fired one blast, sadly. But it blocked it. Okay. That's phase 1, right? And then it removes a piece of itself to go into phase 2. Let's see if I can, like, kill it before, like, No, you don't. I fought this thing enough to understand how it works. Crown, and then... Rampy Red Hood. And it's dead. Fuck you. Fuck your stupid train. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. I actually did need the rewards this time, though, so... Normally I wouldn't do this in just the mock battle, but I wanted to demonstrate my rage, and plus I, again, needed the rewards. So, now what I'm gonna do is, like, actually do 2 quick battles on the Kraken. It's a weekly, challenge. The farthest stage I've ever gotten actually was, stage 3. Which actually gives me much better rewards than even beating stage 9. That's Little Mermaid, by the way. No, I know. She doesn't look like a goddamn mermaid. Don't ask why she's called Little Mermaid. Whatever. Nah, it's just because they're based off of, like, fairy tale characters. And even the squad they're from is called Fairy Tales. But she looks nothing like a mermaid. She's a siren. Her name is actually Siren, I think. But anyway. Then I go to the simulation room like I will explain this another time. You just basically go through training simulation, and you get rewards. There's also an overclock option if you beat in difficulty 5, but don't do this if you're starting out. Let's do a quick sim. Already got the buffs I need, so skip. None. And then fight an enemy. The last enemy. So this actually gave me ability to demonstrate Alice. Alice is one of my personal favorite characters in the game. She requires, however, heavy manual play. Okay, I'm currently using Nayuta's instead of like a Crown because reasons. Okay, this is Nayuta. Watch this. That's like extremely powerful monk. Okay, Alice. She works off of if you're good at manual play. Boom, 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 boom. Alice basically requires you to be like a Giga Chad at just manual play the game. But if you do, high reward. She has a high skill ceiling as a result. Okay, that's the quick sim done. Anyway. And the simulation. That's it. That's like that's the rest of the like buffs that I'm gonna be or stuff that I'm gonna be doing like for Nikke like at least for like for today. I'll play the rest later. If you do play this game, by the way, like be sure to like tap the Nikkes that are in the lobby. Like depending on your relationship level, like if you max the level bond, they'll say something different. Like this is Milk. What? Why are you poking me all the time? Are you challenging me to a duel? I think she's self-aware of poking. This is Helm, by the way. Like we'll take the high seas. I'm sure of it. Hi, Drake. You want my signature too? Fine. I'll give it to you later. Oh, let me check my inventory. Hang on. What's in your inventory? Oh! Oh, hello. Manufacture arms. Yeah! Oh, no, that's terrible. Never mind. I do not use abnormals, so that's garbage. Probably gonna use that as a alt material of some kind. Again, let's get one of these. Then... need more of these. I'll max out Crown later. Then... yeah, there we go. Use that. Something's in the lobby. Oh yeah, this. I promised I would demonstrate it. Give it a moment. Event. There we go. It's animated, yeah. Darn. Did I already complete this? Yes, I did. If you get this character, by the way, prepare for some ultimate degeneracy. She is a complete fucking degenerate. Imagine, like, Hex Maniac from Pokemon, except she's more psychotic and a complete utter degen. And unlike Hex Maniac, who's typically pretty friendly and not, like, you know, too gropey or... I mean, she's a bit of a degenerate, but she's, like, still, like, friendly enough and, like, and lonely. Like, Label is degenerate and will fucking try to grope you and will outright admit saying that she wants to have sex with you. It's just... like, what the fuck? Oh. I use my tickets on her. I'll try to remember that. Things kind of look like a blitz tank. Yes, it does. Alright. I'm getting the exit out of the game for now. Like, that's what it looks like, by the way. Like, that's kind of a sad event, but, Drake, where did you go? Actually, no, let's put Rappy Red Hood. Oh, whoops. That's the default, scene. I don't want that. You have a new background. Maybe another time. There's a number of backgrounds I haven't purchased yet. I need the gems first. Let's... Gonna exile the game for now. I'll play more of the game probably later. Thank you for playing Agent Scarlet. Yes, indeed. Doomsday is lukewarm in comparison to Neon Yen. Yeah, I'll probably play that next time. Let me other live scenes. Thank you very much for watching, obviously. But before I head off, I have like I should tell you that yes, I'm with a new model will eventually come a new debut. I don't want to say too many details, but you'll see it when you'll see it. And I'm also going to be working on like another video, like a smaller one, thankfully, like 10-15 minutes probably. We're going to put the same amount of effort, obviously. So with that being said, let's go actually raid someone. Look forward to that. Yeah, we're going to raid someone. I'm going to do more like a... I'm not doing my typical outro, though. Like, well, actually, I do want to do it for YouTube, but keep that spark running for sure, yeah. But, remember that you always matter to someone out there, right?
remember that you're pretty important, at least for some. Love yourself, much as you love other people. Thanks for watching. And, my typical outro, just a moment. I'm gonna rate someone as well, like, for the Twitch side. See you soon, Space Cadets!